This video gonna introduce what's the difference between static method and non-static method. I use the other two Java files in this object. One is metric.java, another one is metric demo.java. So let's take a look at metric Java file. This is a Java file, have no main method, and we know that's a definition class, and metric demo have main method. So this is a application, right? And we see there is a, I want it to be stay. We see there is a method. There are two methods here. One is convert miles to kilometers, and another one convert kilometers to miles. And both of these two files, two methods, have a static in front of it, right? So what's the difference? In other words, compare with the countable, the method, this, and this. They all don't have a static in the definition of the method. We call this non-static method. On the other hand, these two are static method. So what are the difference between these two? Let's take a look at the demo. Metric demo is using this metric class, and it have a miles, it have a kilogram, and it lets you, let me run it, right? Let you enter the distance in mile, for instance 3.11 mile. That's usually I run in the morning, and it gave you the result 3.11 miles equals to 5 kilogram, right? Who did that? And the second one, let you enter kilogram. We do it, make it simple, 5 kilogram, 3.11, reverse it back, right? So who did the conversion? The two method, this method, and this method. So how these two methods been called? Let's take a look. Usually what I do, if the file is very big, I copy the file name, I come here, I'm looking for it, right? Yeah, I got it. So this file do the miles to kilometers, not kilogram, conversion. And this file from kilometer to miles conversion. See how this method been called? Metric dot miles to kilogram. What is metric? Metric is this class name. It's a class name. It's not any object name. See the difference? Let's go back to this definition. In this countable class, all the methods are non-static because there is no static keyword in front of it. When we call it, right, object 1, object 2, when we call this get inst count method defined here, get instant count, right, because this is non-static. See how it been called? It uses a specific object name called it. Object name, not the class name. But when we back here, it used the class name. Why? Because the static method not belongs to any of the specific object. It belongs to the whole class. So that's why you can use class name to call it. You don't need to use a specific object to call it, right? Class name. Use class name. So that's the big difference. That's the big, because this method is belong to the whole class. In other words, you don't need to new an object in order to call that method, like this one, like this one. Like this one, you have to new an object, then you can call it, right? So that's the difference. Next video, we're gonna show you this THIS, this parameter. That's a very hard to understand part. And remember, in this video we introduced static method and non-static method. In next video we're going to use this knowledge to learn this preference. And keep in mind the big difference between non-static and static method is the static method belongs to the class. You can use class name to call it. Right? And no matter the method is static or non-static, it only maintains one version. In other words, you create 1500 objects, they still maintain only one version. But there is a difference. We can talk about the difference using the video of this preference, this THRS preference, right? And the big difference between static field and non-static field is the static field, the whole class shared only one copy. The non-static, every object have a copy. I hope this video explained the topic.